up, y'all? It's your girl Lady Savage. I am back at it again with another video. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click that notification bell so you don't miss any of the times that your girl drops. If you're already subscribed, welcome back to the channel. Hope you enjoy the video. Happy Saturday, you guys. I'm out here super early in the morning. It's 6:49, but I'm out here. It feels lovely, you guys. This weather is nice and cool. Thank God, because you know it gets hot when you're out here in the garden. Today we are going to be transplanting a couple of our plants into bigger containers. So if you can see behind me the comparison, I'll take you guys closer, but I just want to give a layout. Those two right here and that one there, I'm going to be transplanting those into bigger pots. The guy here is not doing as hot as this sunflower here. So I know that because there's two of them in one pot, they really need to get moved. And we're here to do that today. We're going to move it into that. Shout out to my new flowers. Zinnia. I don't know if you let me know in the comment section how to pronounce that, but we're gonna say zinnia or zinnia. I like that way. But they were $5.97 at Walmart. They're gonna be a pollinator. I mean, they're gonna attract pollinators, so you know you got to keep some flowers in the garden for sure. They're just so pretty. And then you guys, we're also going to be transplanting this guy here. This is the bean plant that we got from Walmart on the discount. As you can tell, there's still some coming in. So maybe I'm just crazy, but I have faith that I can transplant. I don't know if I'm going to pull all of them over, but at least a couple, right? And just try to see what happens. Why not? Why not? So yes, we're going to be transplanting 3 plants today, and I'm super excited about it. All right, so these were originally in the little 10 inches, and now they're going to the 11.5 containers. And I'm going to separate those two so they'll be in their own separate pots. They'll be able to thrive a whole lot better than what they were before. You guys, make sure that you are giving your plants enough room to grow. This is my first time growing sunflowers, so I really wasn't sure. But after doing my research, which I should have done prior, yeah, they need, well, this variation, they need a lot of growth space. So hoping that there's no root bound going on once I pull these babies out, but we'll just have to see. This guy here is doing its thing, so I'm super excited about it. At first, I put 2 seeds in that pot, so clearly one survived, and it's just they operate better in this smaller container with only 1 seed. If you made it this far, go ahead and hit that like button. Ooh, it was a bird, but go ahead and hit that like button. And am I the only one that gets anxious about transplanting? Y'all, I don't know why, but it just freaks me out because, I mean, okay, get it right. So we're transplanting, we're having to pull them up. It's similar to like surgery, you know. I don't want to hit the root. I don't want to mess it up. So then I get nervous and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to destroy my plants, right? So I get a little anxious. I get a little nervousness, but I'm super confident that I just have to take my time and get it done, right? Trial and error over here, and it's all a part of gardening, you know. It's okay. And worst case scenario is you have to start all the way over, which who wants to do that? No, but I have a lot more seeds to go. But we're just not going to speak that. Only positive vibes over here. So yes, super excited, but I just wanted to be transparent with you guys. And another thing, I don't even know why I get that uneasy feeling, because so far, knock on wood, so far all of my transplanting, like all the things that I've transplanted, have been successful. So I don't really know, maybe it's just the nerves, I don't know, you guys, but definitely have that uneasy feeling when it comes to transplanting. Maybe it's just me, but if y'all can relate to those feelings of transplanting in the garden, then go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below, okay? And if you can't relate and you're super confident, if you can't relate and you're super confident to transplanting, let me know like your process of that, you know, like if there's something that I may be doing wrong or something to get rid of those nerves, you know? All right, y'all. So we're going to get into it. And let me show you guys the tool that I use. This is a tool that I use for transplanting in the garden. Oh, and I have to get my gloves. So I'm going to go do that and we'll be getting started. And we're going to do a little glove cam. Y'all, we're rocking with these gloves today because my cloth ones, they need to get washed. So had to go back to these Old Faithful, but hey, they're gonna get the job done. All right, y'all, let's get into it. And I meant to mention, these containers are self-watering planters. So I've never operated with the self-watering planters. So I'm excited to try these out. Have you guys ever used these type of containers? If so, what's your thoughts? Good, bad? They work just the same? Let me know down in the comment section below. But that is the pots that we are transplanting them to. They're all three going to be self-watering. All right, you guys, so I have the soil in my containers and we are going to be working on transplanting this baby right here. So hopefully you all are able to see this. You want to make a deep enough hole in your soil. I'll bring it closer. But you want to make a deep enough hole in your soil so that way you can just take this plant from this pot and tuck it in that the little nook there and cover it back up. So all right, you guys, moment of truth. I really hope that this isn't root bound or anything like that. And when you are doing this, you want to go around your plant and you want to go down deep enough so that way you are making sure. Sorry, y'all, I thought I saw smoke. I'm like, hold on. Like, wow. Yeah, it's pretty chilly out here today, you guys. But all right, you guys, so we're gonna go down deep. I'm gonna go down all the way to the bottom of this pot. Whew. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go down to the bottom. All right. This is still some good soil in this pot, so I'm gonna figure out what I can do with this. But yeah, all right, y'all. Moment of truth. All right, then you want to hold your actual plant. And then you're gonna lift her out. All right, let me see. All right, because I want to see if I have any. Okay, so there are some, and I like to take off the excess soil, but at the same time, not harsh with it, because I want it to be able to grow in this new space, right? So, all right, you can put that down there. Give her a nice little push. And then I go around and cover it back up with the new soil. Ah! All right, y'all. One down. Bring her up here for you guys to see. Wow. All right. And so this soil, like I said, it's still really good soil. I'm not gonna waste it. I'm gonna find something else to do with this. I am going to add a little bit of soil, this soil, to the top. It's so funny because I have like so many different feelings when it comes to transplanting, right? So I'm like super excited about it, but I'm also like super anxious about it too. But I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like my baby's growing up, you know, they're on to bigger and better things, a bigger pot. So it's all good things, you guys. But I don't know, for me, I think it's just maybe the fear, the unknown. But if you do it the right way, then transplanting will always be successful, right? So yes, let's get into the next one. All right, you guys, so this is going to be our Dollar Tree soil. And the difference with this one is I have these two growing in the same pot. So if you can see that. So I had those two growing in the same pot, which I should have given them a lot more of their own space, but that one had two in there as well. You guys know the drill. We're not going through that again. So, all right, so it's gonna be the same concept, but when there's multiple things in the pot, you just have to, you know, be extra careful. But I always make sure that I spread my seeds out wide enough when I'm using the same pot, because like for this reason here, if I needed to go in and transplant them or move them, I want to make sure that I have enough space for my tool to go down in there without like messing up the other root. All right, you guys, I had to get a chair because kneeling like that was hurting my knees. So, all right, we are going to, like I said, you're gonna go around the actual plant itself. It is glad to see that like they didn't get root bounded per se in these containers, because I didn't push all the way through. Like I've seen a plant that was root bound and it was horrid. Like the roots were literally like bounded up in the container. So it's good to see that. I didn't even see any like exposed roots from that one, so that was pretty good. But all right, we're gonna go down, push all the way down. You gotta add some pressure, and then you're gonna hold the actual plant. So this one, you can see those roots, right? But it should be good. Got enough Got enough space down in this one. And you're gonna just break up some of that soil around it and cover her back up. So I will add, like I said, I'm going to add some more of this soil at the top of this one. But I do want to go ahead and get this other one transplanted first, and then I will separate the seeds. Separate the soil accordingly. All right, y'all. 2 down, 1 more to go. And it's literally the same concept, right? So we're just gonna make a little hole here. We did it. So, all right, I'm gonna take some more of this soil and just put it around this container. And when I had them in these buckets here, they were first starting out, so I had them labeled, which I still probably label them, but I can kind of tell the difference. Well, not kind of, I can tell the difference. But for all of my viewers, I'm gonna label them so that way you guys can see the difference. These are our Dollar Tree pots, or these are our Dollar Tree seeds and soil, and then this guy here is our Lowe's and name brand seeds, Berry & Morse. So all right, moving over. Let's add some more to her. And this soil is actually really, really moist, both of them, and that's good to know. The water routine that I've had has been good. Now I gotta figure out something to do with this soil, you guys. I have some nice moist soil. All right, so we have these two, our Dollar Tree pots, nice and full. Move that soil over there, and we have this soil. I'm gonna add a little bit more to the top for this guy. Be working on transplanting this guy here. This is a super cool container that it's in. I love the fact that it already has the support there, but it's just not big enough for where our plants are currently. This little net here is so it's almost like a clamp, and it comes off. There we go. Whew. It's the struggle. But this plant is really, really root bounded. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to separate them. And I don't even know if it's possible, because I think that it's just all combined it down here, and it very well is possibly already bounded, because I saw the roots when I was watering this when I first got it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get this transplanted. So I'm not sure that it will even work, but I am going to give it a go. But yeah, this container is super nifty, and I'm actually gonna keep this container. I'm gonna keep this container going forward, because you can reattach these little clamps, and then all I have to do is wash this out, put some more soil in there. So it's not a total loss. If you haven't seen this video where I harvested some of these beans off of here, make sure you go ahead and check that out. Whew. Come on, y'all, we're at the end. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, got these off. See, it has these little clamps there. Struggle was real. All right, so hold on, let me bring you guys closer. It's pretty bad. Like I said, the roots were exposed. So you can even see right here. You can see the roots right in there. This is when my nerves get really bad. Thinking about how to, there we go. Thinking about how to transplant this guy. Oh my goodness. It's horrible, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna at least try to save one, maybe two. Yeah. Let's get into this. Let's do this together. All right, you guys. So I don't want to waste the soil that I have here, and I don't know how successful these will be, since they became root bounded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pull this out of here and put it in this soil that I just took my sunflowers out of, and see what happens, because there's no need for me to, I don't want to get a whole grow. I don't want to get a whole grow bag full of soil and put this down in there and it doesn't work. So I'm just gonna test out the waters in this container here. Yeah, this is, you guys, this is, oh my gosh. This is really bad. This is really bad, and they're all joined. So if I'm being completely honest, oh no. Yeah. This is bad, guys. Look at, let me see. This is what I mean by root bounded. Do you see how tied up? And this is the root just from this particular sprout is. Oh my gosh. It's horrible. I really don't think it's gonna make it. And also the fact that, look at that. And the fact that I'm moving it into a smaller pot as well. I don't think it'll be successful. Let me look at the other ones. I mean, I know the other ones are going to be the exact same scenario, right? Because they're in this pot just for too long. I got this on the clearance section. I got this in the clearance section, and now I should have probably transplanted the same exact day. And I don't even, who's to say that that would have even caused it to be successful? So you just have to be mindful when you are buying clearance plants, because they're clearance for a reason, right? So yeah, just keep that in mind, you know, when you're going to buy clearance items. And I like to do them because I like to buy them, not only because they're cheaper, but because it's like a challenge, right? I can bring it back to life, or I can try something new at an already growing point, you know, instead of starting it at the seed. So it just depends. It varies why I get them. You know, sometimes they're good for the season. Like last time I got them during whenever all of my fruits and vegetables were already sprouted, so I needed that marigold to attract pollinators. So it just depends, right? So there's something for clearance section. Always has some good stuff. I did get one harvest off of this plant. The beans were quite tasty. Yeah, so I don't know. A part of me does want to just put it in here and see what happens, but I just don't foresee it being successful because it's super duper root bounded. But I don't know. Since I've already like made this spot here, it's like, why not just go ahead and try? Oh man, it's so tore up. Look at those roots. I'm gonna see, guys. Let's see. Knock some of these roots off. All right. So it's like, will it thrive by its lonesome? Because it's not competing with the other ones, you know? I don't really know, but I'm curious to find out. So let's just add this one to the challenge list, right? Let's see what happens. I'm gonna be honest, you guys. I am probably going to do away with the rest of this plant. Let's get a close up. Wow, it's so bad. I'm gonna do away with the rest of this plant, you guys. I just want to see what happens with this guy, see if he makes it. We'll see what happens. So we have transplanted our babies. So the Dollar Tree are no longer in this bucket together. They are in their own individual buckets, looking very, very good. So excited to see the outcome of these sunflowers. And then our sunflower from our Lowe's is no longer in here. This is, of course, the bean plant. We're going to test the waters and see what happens there. And this is our Lowe's sunflower in there looking great. Super excited to see what happens. Yeah, oh my gosh. And we're gonna buy another planter for this pot here. I'm gonna get this baby out of there. So it's really small, but this one is doing pretty good. So we're gonna move this soon into a bigger planter so that way this one will continue to thrive. All right, y'all, as y'all can tell, the sun is coming out. We have successfully transplanted our sunflowers. Super duper excited to see them continue to grow and thrive. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you made it this far into the video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you won't want to miss all the things that's coming next. All right, y'all, have a great day. See y'all later. Peace.